Welcome back to F1 2016 Throwback Career Mode. We're back for another episode, this time out, episode 2, Bahrain International Circuit. We're in Sakir. And we are below team expectations, kind of, baby. We're on the line. Decent outing to start. Little bit of a three-wide racing incident type deal. Got a lucky safety car, kind of worked our way back up through the field. It was a decent first outing, got a 13th place finish. We got 211 resource points right now, so we can't really buy anything at the moment. We might just save up for, I don't know, we might just keep going with these for a minute here. Maybe a little drag we'll work on at some point. We've progressed. Our green is higher. And that's that. We're going to head to the track and get this race underway. Well, I'm going to go practice, but then we'll qualify, and then we'll get the race underway.
As all the cars are now over the line, your top three again are Verstappen, Hamilton, and Sebastian Vettel. That's it for practice then. We'll see you again soon.
Alright, done with practice. We only got 65 of our 175 possible points. It's a tough one. This car's not particularly good in a straight line. It's not particularly good through the corners, which means it's not particularly good anywhere on the track. On super softs, we're like just shy of a second slower than Alonso on medium somehow. I don't want to help the car in the corners because then the straight line speed will be horrendous. I don't want to help the car on the straight because I won't be able to get through the corners. So we're just going to have to do what we can at this point. We're going to go to qualifying here, pick up some points. Not looking great. Listen to our voicemail.
Hi, just letting you know that we've had the team's expectations through for the upcoming qualifying session.
Qualify 13th. Woo! Woo! Qualify 13th or higher and beat Alonso. Gonna be our goals. See if we can do it. I'm gonna be surprised if we get out of Q1, I think.
The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. We hope you're ready as qualifying is about to begin here in Bahrain. When it comes to getting lap time out of this circuit, it's traditionally been about maximizing top speed. Do you simply remove as much downforce as possible, hang on into the corners and max out down the straights?
The teams will have arrived with all manner of parts designed to capitalize on the long straights. The cars will be that much harder to drive in the corners, but everyone will be in the same boat.
Alright, here we go. I'm gonna look at some qualifying here. I'm leaving it where it's at. I don't know which way to adjust to make it that much better, so we're just gonna leave it. Here we go for our first lap of qualifying. See where we can get to on the board. Second qualifying chance for Chapman here, hoping to do better than the 18th he got in the first. Our teammate on provisional pole at the moment, I guess not yet pole because we're not in Q3, but our teammate to the top. Now Ricardo beats him. We're down into turn one here, trying to get as much as we can. Maybe a little too much brake in that time. Not too bad though, we're still going forward pretty well. This corner's been a struggle in practice. Just can't quite get it turned enough to really jump back into the gas, really gotta wait. And also this exit here has been tough. Again, it is. If we can get through those two spots pretty easy, nice and quick, we should be in a decent spot. The rest of the track we're just kind of generally slow in, but those two corners are really tough. Around the corner here onto the fourth straight. I guess fourth straight. Then we'll hook one more right-hander and back down to the line, see where we're at after our first run. Ricardo sets another fastest lap. Down in the 132s, which we've already passed. We'll be 8th at the moment. Now down to 9th as we get in here. A little over a second off of Alonso at the moment. I think we're going to do another attempt at a 2-lap run here right at the end. All the way back to 17th now that everybody's made a stop. Almost let it run too far to make a 2-lap run. Here we go. Alright, winding it up now. We'll turn onto the straight and we'll try and get as much as we can out of these 2 laps. Our qualifying depends on it. Hopefully the second lap will be a little bit less weight in the car with fuel, so maybe we're just going to be a little bit faster. Already almost 2/10 up on our time, but losing a little bit back there on a quick left-right. Hard on the brakes here, trying to get it turned in. Gained back a little bit more time, but then we jumped that curb and lost it all back. Lost even more, actually. It's kind of flirting between 1 and 2/10 up on our time. That's not going to be enough. There we go. That was a good corner. Get a little slipstream off of whichever Renault this is in front of us. Of 4/10 now, or almost 4/10. It's Palmer in front of us. Maybe just a little tentative on that opening qualifying lap. We're gaining the time back now, though. See if Palmer holds us up a lot, or if he's just going to give us his slipstream. I'm liking this. Oh, he's going to hold us up a little bit through that last corner, though. See if we get the slipstream down the straight. Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh, he didn't. Already a couple tenths. Using that car in front of us. Checkered flag out on qualifying. We're up to 16th right now. We could get more, though. We just got to hold on. Palmer all over us, looking to do what we did last lap and get that good slipstream. I think we're just going to start losing time here in a second, though. We'll see. We might also be helping Palmer catch us now. He's pulled over to the side now. Oh, a little deep in there is going to lose it all. Damn. No, we lost it at the end of that lap there. Tires are going. Alright, well, it's better than last time out, but not quite what we were looking for. Alonso 11th. We're going to be 16th. Oh! We made it. I forgot 16th makes it. We're in Q2. We get another shot. Let's go. First Q2 of the career. Fortunately, I think we're going to need slipstream to get any higher than 16th in this one. We'll see. Might have somebody in front of us. Gutierrez, that's the fastest lap of the session. Now Verstappen brings that time down. See where we get on the board here with our first lap. Definitely down on the top times early. Hamilton to the top at the moment. Little sloppy through there. We can clean that up for the next run through though. Just kind of trying to set a time right now so we don't feel as much pressure when we go back out there for a second time. Ooh, really deep in there again. Ricardo drops that time down even lower now. We'll definitely be able to improve in our second run. Alright, got a lap time in. It's good enough for 8th at the moment. It's faster than our teammate at the moment, too. Has he set a lap? Let's see. He's only 5 spots ahead of us. He has set a lap. We're 2/10 quicker than him right now. Alright, we're going to go out. We're going to do our double lap run again here. See what we can get out of it. Are we still ahead of our teammate? Alright, on to our first of 2 laps here. A couple minutes left in the session. We're still 10th on the board right now. With what I believe to be a lot of time still left out here on the track for us to find. We're up at the moment. We're going to get into that section that was a little rough on our first lap. Starting kind of around here. Picking up about a 10th right now, almost 2. There's yellow flags on the track. Somebody's having an issue. Lost all our time back there. That wasn't a great corner. But we did go deep in this next corner last time, so we'll try not to do that here. And as a result, we'll pick up a 10th or so. Almost up to 2/10 now with a good run onto this 4th straight, as I've been calling it. We'll get one more turn here and then head down to the line to put in our time. Sitting 10th currently. We'll be through to Q3 if we stay here. Just shy of 2/10 is going to be what we're going to pick up on this lap. Down to a 33.9. No spots gained though. Hard onto the brakes for that big first braking zone. We're faster than our previous lap at the moment. Tires warmed up even a little bit more for this second lap here, so we can be a little more aggressive. We got a little bit more grip out here. Oh, but there's a little wiggle through there, and that's going to be it. Now we just wait. Try and get out of the way of the Ferrari here. We're still 10th at the moment. Oh, we miss it by 1, but we do beat our teammate, and we get our goal for the team. What a day. I had absolutely no faith coming into this, and there we go. 11th off the grid. Ray Chapman showing up. Second career race weekend. Ooh, Alonso still ran a faster lap than us. He's 7 up in the teammate battle, but we're going to achieve 13th or higher. We're going to beat our teammates. We're all the way back up to 5 on our little scale here. Let's listen to the voicemail.
Hi, guess who? I've
Who?
seen the team's expectations for the race, so I thought I'd pass them on and wish you luck. Take care.
She didn't say who it was. Alright, race is 13th or higher and beat Alonso. Drivers is 13th or higher. So we're starting in our goal, both our goals, in fact, ahead of Alonso and ahead of 13th. Let's go.
The curtain rises once more then on the desert stage of Sakir as the players take their places for the opening act. Will they enthrall us like they did in 2014 with that titanic battle between Nico Rosberg and Lewis Hamilton? Well, we'll find out shortly as we get underway here in Bahrain. Formula One returns to the desert today on this exceptional 3.36-mile circuit. 15 corners provide plenty of overtaking opportunities, and 2 DRS zones will help with that as well. It could be a strategic race, this one, with Sakir notorious for eating up the rear tyres. Watch out for drivers managing their rubber at some point during the Grand Prix. Bahrain has showed us many times in the past, though, Anthony Davidson, that a good strategy will only take you so far. Beyond that, you need good racecraft and you need good consistency.
And a little bit of luck too, I'd say. This is one of those circuits where the safety car always seems to come out just at the right time to condense the field together and mix up the cars on different strategies. It's hard on brakes, it's tough on fuel, and the main overtaking opportunity is down into turn 1, where it's easy to outbrake your opponent and potentially have a bit of argy-bargy as well.
We're higher on the grid than we expected. Let's see if we can do even better.
We're almost ready to go then, and this is what the starting grid looks like for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, with Sebastian Vettel starting alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Ricciardo, Verstappen, Nico Rosberg, and Massa, Raikkonen, Perez, Bottas, and Esteban Gutierrez. A McLaren, Kvyat, Nico Hülkenberg, and Alonso, Grosjean, Sainz, Jolyon Palmer, and Kevin Magnussen, Ericsson, and Harry Anto, Pascal Wehrlein, and Felipe Nasser starts from the back of the grid. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
All right, starting in 11th today. We can jump up into the points early. 29 laps. We're going to go soft, super soft right at the end. This is the high tire management way to go. And I imagine there's going to be a good bit of running in this race that's just going to be by ourselves. So I think we can do that pretty easily. Here we go. I hit the wrong button and I crashed on the formation lap. I hit A like A was going to be the brake and I just ran into the car in front of me. Whoops. Well, might not be as warmed up as we need it, but that's okay. Here we go. 4, 5 red lights. And we're away. Not quite as good of a start as we got in Australia, but not too bad either. Hülkenberg's going to be on our outside, maybe looking to take the spot away. We're going to go down into the first corner. Oh, we're going to lose some wing. I broke a little later than I needed to there. I was a little concerned about getting past into the corner. I didn't know if I could get all the spots back if I lost them. Wing damage early. Not the mistake we wanted to make there. Go up the inside here and get a spot away, get up into the top 10, now all the way up to 8th. 3 wide there again. We got a little tire to the side pod. I'm going to try and leave plenty of room to the inside. And we're through to 8th at the moment. Oh, we're changing the strategy. We're coming in now. The team doesn't like the wing damage. Oh boy, I don't like it either. Ooh, Massa with the lockup. We're going to go wide as our car's not turning. Oh, Raikkonen gets into Massa, spins him around. We get in the back of Raikkonen. Yellow flag in the air. And a safety car's deployed. We just got saved big time again. Ray Chapman, the luckiest driver in the world. 2 races, getting damaged twice, and 2 safety cars to save him. We were front row for that safety car. As Massa locked up, went wide going into the corner, tried to get back on the track. Raikkonen was there, spun him around. We weren't helping, pushing Raikkonen. And we're going to come right down to the pits here. And get a new front wing. Put on the medium tires and go deep into this race. Another car up ahead, maybe with damage. Oh! Well, now I have to serve a drive-through because I just got hit coming into the pits by a Force India, which pushed me over the speed limit. What is happening? Can we serve a drive-through under safety car? Oh my goodness. Who is this in front of me? Perez? Perez just made us speed. He ran into us as we slowed down to get to pit speed and pushed me over the speed limit. What the hell? The wild start to the race. Our teammate, I think, is up in the points now. Can't tell. The question is, can I serve a drive-through under safety car? I don't know the answer to that. Alright, they didn't call me in for the drive-through, so I'm gonna guess I can't serve it under safety car, which would make sense. I believe those are the real-life rules. You'd get like a cheaper penalty than what it normally would be. So we're going to take off some laps here. This is going to allow us to go a little bit deeper on our mediums here. Maybe long enough to put softs on and go to the end. We will save a little bit of fuel here as well to try and use on the straights as we try to avoid blue flags the best we can. I'm wondering, I might be able to peel off as we come back to, like as we come out of the safety car and do my drive-through then, which should probably save me just a few seconds. So it's an interestingly long safety car for just a car that spun. Like, the track's clear, we can go race now. But I think we're going to go another lap. Alright, we had some cars that came into the pits. For some reason, even though I was ahead of Bottas, he was able to just drive past on the exit of the pits and slot up into 20th, so that's cool. Still doesn't say safety car coming in, so that's interesting. I don't know where that determination is made on this track. Alright, in this lap. Safety car coming in. We're going to see if they call me down as the leaders go across the line. I'm going to dip down into the pits and do my drive-through. Now we'll have to come by it, do it next time. Yeah, I don't think... Oh, it did. It had the... Oh, I could have done it. Damn it. They didn't say anything. Speak to me, team. Well, we know for next time. It's going to cost us an extra couple seconds to the leaders, unfortunately. It's okay, we're back into racing here. We're 21st. Verstappen is somehow behind us? Is he out of the race? It says he's 21 seconds behind us, but I don't see him on the track. Oh. I don't know. Interesting. I don't see him in my mirror or anything. There's some weird stuff going on at the beginning of this race. We'll come down this time by and serve our drive-through. Maybe we'll see Verstappen go by at some point? Look up the inside of Nasser. Not gonna get there just yet. We are on much slower tires. Yeah, I know. You should have called me in, guys. Where's the radio communication? They're just saying nothing on the radio right now. Somebody else coming in. More scheduled stops, I guess. That kind of helps us a little bit. Okay, Verstappen just passed us, so he is out on track. His dot just isn't there for some reason. We'll stay in front of Massa, who just came down to pit. It's a scheduled stop for him. We're going to go as long as we can on these mediums, and then we're going to switch to the softs and see if we can't maybe take those to the end with this safety car period. It was only supposed to be a few laps at the end that we were on the super softs, and the mediums should go further than the softs that we started the race on, so I think we should be able to do it. Do the, I guess technically 2 stop, but kind of 1 stop, but also 3 stop, because I had to do a dry, I don't know. See if we can't pull up on Gutierrez here too while we go. We are not good with our fuel consumption today, it seems too, because I had saved up over 1.8 laps of extra fuel, and we're already down into the 1.7, so it's a good thing we saved that, because we were going to be in a tough spot late in the race, it looks like, on fuel. Raikkonen sets the fastest lap out there. Not a ton of grip right now. Not a big fan of that. Not too much wear, just this harder compound doesn't seem to have as much grip as I'd like. We're sliding around just a little bit. Verstappen, somewhere up ahead of us, sets the fastest lap. Gyros now enabled. That's going to give Massa a chance to come at us. Much better engine, I believe, in that car too, so I don't know that we're going to have much for him. Maybe a slight corner cut there, don't worry about it. Just trying to give him plenty of room on the outside. Here he comes again. Good little battle happening way back here in the back of the field. Oh, now we're gaining fuel back. I don't know what's going on with the fuel. We're back over 1.8. Maybe it's just this part of the lap we use a lot of fuel? Here comes Massa again. He's going to have DRS on us. And he is by... I think our only hope now is to try and stay with him and get DRS back so we can just kind of get strung along. Might be able to pull us up to Gutierrez. Ooh, this corner particularly bad for the grip. Down the front straight now. We will get that DRS to stay with Massa. I don't know if we can stay with him for another lap, though. A couple cars down to the pits as well at the moment. It's like Verline. Oh my god. Alright, more damage to the wing. I was trying to stay away from Massa, but then he kind of cut in down towards Verline, who was like dead stopped on the apex coming out of the corner. Now we're stuck behind him. I don't want to look at that anymore. They haven't suggested I come in, so it must be not be incredibly bad damage, although it did not feel good there. We're just going to have to try and continue to stretch these tires like we were going to, and maybe they'll put on a new wing when I come down for my pit stop to put the softs on at some point. Just going to have to survive for now. Sloppy second race here. Much better qualifying, but the race is what's let us down today. If we can just put together the race from the first weekend and the qualifying from the second, we'll be in a much better spot. I'm trying to use some rich mix on these straights here to try and gain back the time we're losing in the corners with the broken wing. Don't think we'll get DRS this time. Nope. We should be able to get back past Fairline, I would hope. Much slower car than ours. I think if I can do 8 more laps, we can go to the end on the softs. Not too far off Fairline. Alright, Bottas coming out of the pits. We're going to be side by side with him. Maybe the slightest bit of contact. He's going to be in front of us, though. He's faster in that Williams than we are. A little bit of contact there. Again, through the corner. I wish he'd just clear me and go. He's faster than me. He's not getting away. Just holding both of us up. My goodness. Valtteri. Go. I should not be passing you in a broken car on medium tires. Oh, he's gonna juke down in front of us, go off the track. Wild. I'm still in rich mix too, that's not helping him. Got too caught up in that battle. Here he comes again. I'll go wide this time, try and give him the inside line. He's not going to be able to get there. Come on, Bottas, you got to get by me, dude. He's going to have the... Or maybe I'll have the DRS? I might have been just behind him when we got to the detection zone. Yes, I'm going to get the DRS. I'm going to be able to stay in front of him then. Maybe. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, more contact as he slides into us on corner exit. We'll get by. We're not closing on Bahrain thanks to the fact that we're fighting Bottas right now. Probably also using up our tires quite a bit, 50% on that front left. It's the hardest corner right there on the track right now. Just can't get the car turning left through there. They want to change strategy. They want to bring me in now. Oh boy. I did a Bottas. Well, I'll listen to the team today. They know better than me. I'm just a rookie. Bring me in now. Let's go really fast. Oh boy. Yeah, the car feels like junk. Oh, it won't turn. It'll be nice to have grip again. I think the long run on these tires and then the softs to the end would maybe be slightly faster, but I don't know that it's going to get us what we want, so this is probably a better option. Just to get some practice under our belt, feel a little bit better in the car. All the way back to the back of the field now. Alright, let's see if we can't pull up to the likes of Perez, Nasser, Hariato. Hello. Let's see if we can't make turn one. Verline's in there. Bottas is probably still in the back of the field. Our teammate's second right now? Is that what I'm looking at? Go Alonso, wow. 5.3 seconds is the gap to Perez at the moment. We're on faster tires. Hopefully we can close that down. Teammate's in the pit, so he was in second, but it seems to be on strategy, not necessarily on pace. Oh, a safety car would be huge here. Luckily, we're not close to being blue flag, so that's good. Pulled back a little bit to Perez there. Palmer now dropping down as he just came out of the pits, I think. Oh, I've been looking at the wrong number this whole time. I thought it was 5.3. That was Perez to whoever's in front of Perez. I'm 19 seconds back. That's not helpful. 5.3 seemed ambitious, but Thought I was just that good. Ooh, Carlos Sainz out of the race. Safety car would be huge for us here. We are faster than Palmer right now, but, oh! When I say the luckiest guy on the grid, I mean the luckiest. We were faster than Palmer, but we were 18 seconds down. We were not going to catch him, I don't think. But safety car means one thing. We might be able to stretch these tires a little further. But two things. We're back in this thing. We're going to have to drive up through the field to avoid damage for the first time today. But, hey. And we're going to have to crawl back to the line because the delta is insane. Might do something a little strategic here next time by. I might come down and put a different set of softs on. Because I think we would for sure be able to make it at that point, and then we can avoid having to make another stop. I'm just worried this set of softs is not making it to the end with hard racing. So if we come down and put another set of softs on, we're already last anyway. We wouldn't lose too much, and we're still a long way from the safety car leaving because we're not even packed up yet. So I think that's what we're going to do, just to be safe on the tires. Come down, put one more set on, catch back up to the safety car queue, and try and rip. Alright, here we come. We're gonna go into the pits here, put on a new set of softs. And we should be able to warm them up and get back to the pack before the restart. And then we'll have fresh rubber on the guys in front of us. Exciting! Oh boy, Daniel Ricciardo comes into pit and drops to the back of the field. He goes on to Super Softs. Interesting strategy. Maybe the Super Softs could have made it to the end. I think our tire wear is bad, so I'm not even going to attempt that. But that might mean the safety car goes even longer, which maybe would mean safety. Super Softs would have been the best play? I don't know. We'll be up to 20th now. We'll have a Red Bull all over us. Maybe we can follow him up through. See if the safety car's coming in this time. No, it doesn't look like the safety car's coming in. We're going to go another lap. Oh, there it is. It is coming in. We'll flip the fuel back up into standard. We're going to get a good run on these straights now because we're going to be rich all over the place. It's going to be 10 to go at the line when we restart here. Green back in the air. Hazard cleared. We got cars coming down into the pits. The strategy is all over the place today. It's going to bump us up to 17th. We'll look to the inside on Nasser right away. Try and take this spot away. Yellow flag somewhere. Oh! Nasser puts us wide. Oh, there's wrecking cars all over the place. I think those 3 cars spun off to the left. We're up to 13th. We're in our goal. What just happened? Nasser pushed us wide. There were cars wrecking to the left side. People came down to the pits. Oh my goodness, lap 20 is insane. Now we gotta try and close in on Ericsson here so we can make a pass. Still yellow flags back there for somebody. I think Ricardo's still somewhere behind us too. Which means we do want to make a pass because Ricardo's probably definitely going to pass us and push us back past 13th. My teammate is in 2nd or 3rd right now. What a run for him. Up into Rich here for the straights. More cars coming down into the pits. Ricardo now is the car right behind us. There's still a slow car out on track. Here goes Ricardo by. Just let him go. Oh, almost got into him. It's a little slower than I thought he would be through that corner. Stay on him here, get some DRS down this 3rd straight here on the track. The middle, back straight, other straight. What a wild race today. Did not get DRS because it's not active yet. That makes sense. See if anybody else comes down the pits here this time by. A lot of pit activity been going on the last few laps. They want to change strategy and put me on super softs on lap 22. I'm not going to do that. We're going to the end on these. Nobody... Yep, a couple more cars peel off, so we're going to have a nice finish here. Check my tires here. DRS now enabled. Yeah, we can go to the end. We're doing that. We're going to ignore... What's going on here? The team hasn't talked to me, like, at all today. What's going on? They don't like me anymore? We're in the points, by the way, too. There's our teammate right in front of us. Double points for McLaren today, maybe? Look up the inside of Alonso. Trying to continue to follow Ricardo here. Alright, all over the back of Ricardo, who's on the back of Hulkenberg, who's on the back of Magnussen, who's holding these two up. Both Renaults, I think, up here in front of us. We should be faster than. Oh, big contact. Ricardo gets into Hulkenberg, who's trying to go around Magnussen. They want us to come into the pits. Magnussen now will. I'm going to ignore them because I think my strategy is better than the team's, as we're up into 5th right now. Raikkonen sets the fastest lap behind us. Hamilton does as well, so they're going to be coming at us at a high rate of speed. My teammate's still trailing us right now. We're about to be like second to Ricciardo here in a second. Look up the inside of him. We'll take the spot. We might go to first as he's getting held up by Hulkenberg and Palmer here. We're going to get DRS down this next straight. He's coming back at us much faster than us. Can't quite complete the move yet. We'll stay in front. I think I said third. We're in fourth right now. We're going to look up the inside of Palmer, flip it up into rich mix here. We got plenty of fuel to use. Ricciardo's going to look up the inside of us. We're 3 wide. I'm going to bail out of that one. Palmer really slow through the corner there. We'll get in the back of him a little bit. He's going to try and go to the pits. He's going to push Ricciardo over there. Oh, Ricciardo didn't want to go to the pits. Palmer did. Palmer pushed him all the way over, spun Ricciardo back in front of us. We're going to have to come down to the pits now from second place. What is happening? This is a wild race. I have no front wing. I've been in the wall. We're going to put the super softs on and get a new front wing. Oh my goodness. I think I got Alonso, Hamilton, and Raikkonen right on the back of me right now too. This is insane. Ricciardo's out of this, or Palmer's out of the race. I think Ricciardo's that slow car on the straight. Oh, I can't stop. I'm gonna try and get out of the way of my teammate, maybe? I don't know. I feel like he should be able to pass me a little bit easier. I don't want to look at this damage anymore. Get it out of here. Here comes a Ferrari trying to get through. Yeah, I can't turn at all. There goes my teammate. Hamilton gonna go through with him, make the pass. Oh, I'm still in rich mix. That's not helping. No! Alonso! We're double stacked now. Oh no. Why is the team making these moves? This is the most insane race I've ever had on an F1 game. What is happening? McLaren just threw this race away. Alonso could have gone one more lap. I didn't have a wing. This is insane. What happened today? There's still a slow car on the track. We don't want a safety car because we're not going to restart and we're going to end up 18th. We want, I don't know, more people to pit? We want this slow car to hold up a bunch? I don't know. We want anything at this point. We're gonna go for the dive up the inside of the manor. We get it. We get DRS. We're gonna try and run away. Our teammate next up. That slow car hasn't quite held people up enough for me to get back. Oh, it's now pulled off the track. Or it's spun off the track. Oh, somebody spun with it. Somebody ran into him. They're trying to get back on the track right now. There's debris on the track. It's Perez. It's Nasser. He's really slow through that corner. And who is this? Ricardo in 20th. Still limping around the track. There's debris all over the front stretch. Oh my god. We're up to 15th now. But well behind our teammate. I think this is where we're going to finish. Unless there's more chaos and more pit stops. I didn't even know what to say after this race. This is insane. We were like on for a podium after being out of this race twice. And now we're out of it again. The absolute chaos that's going on today. I think I might be in the replay mode for quite a while after this one. We're going to have to look at several incidents. My only hope of getting back into my teammate battle today is now to be faster than Alonso everywhere. We're on the same tires, but I'm up in rich mix, so hopefully that's helping. We're not going to get our team goal, thanks to the double stack, although we're going to get a lot closer than I thought we would. Not going to beat Alonso thanks to the double stack. If I had known, I might have gone around for another lap. I don't know if I could have made it another lap. I would have blocked Alonso so he couldn't get in the box in front of me. I don't even know who's in the lead right now. Is it Hamilton? It's Raikkonen. Alright, we're coming on to the final lap here. There is somebody in the pits, but I think that's probably Ricardo, maybe? Alonso didn't gain a spot. We closed in on him a little bit. Oh, it's Gutierrez. There's a lap down. He's going to get blue flagged here, I think. Yeah, there's a blue. Someday he'll move over. Maybe not. I think he's going to get a penalty at this point. Kimi Raikkonen's going to be your winner today. Gutierrez is going to ride in front of us on blue flags here for the rest of this run. That's not ignoring blue flags. I don't know what is. He's out to make a statement, though. He's at 19th. He doesn't care. We'll cross the line 15th. Debris still on the front straight. Now we'll pass Gutierrez. Ferrari get the win.
From Ferrari to take the victory today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
It was a question of right place, right time today. We were looking at an entirely different race before the safety car came out, but they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
So, here they come now, out onto the podium. Wherever you go, anywhere in the world, the prancing horse flags are dominant in the grandstands, and they're out in force again today. It's Ferrari on the top step once more.
2 Ferraris on the podium today. That's Kimi Räikkönen's first Throwback Career Mode victory. Hamilton also finding his way up onto the
And
podium.
after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. Well, the lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. Now then, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's got to be Romain Grosjean. He was in another league for me today. Really impressive.
And now let's take a look at the constructors' standings. Ferrari moved to the top of the table. Meanwhile, Toro Rosso's strong weekend allows them to continue their march up the table. After all that excitement, it's time for a lie down, I think. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye until the next race.
Kimi wins from 7th on the grid. Grosjean 4th from 15th. Kvyat 7th from 12th. Hulkenberg 10th from 13th. Wehrlein 11th from 21st. Ericsson 12th from 19th. What a insane race that was. Absolutely insane. Ricardo 20th from 3rd. Whoa. Alright, here we are for the first incident that we saw today. There's your eventual winner, Kimi Räikkönen, Felipe Massa on the outside. See Massa come down in, locks up, goes a little bit wide. We also went a touch wide. We get a good turn back in, though. Räikkönen up the inside of Massa, who goes wide. Räikkönen runs it all the way to the line. And, oh, there's some contact. There goes Massa. That's the first safety car of the day. He's around. Let's see. We can see dead sideways, turned around by the Ferrari. Safety car number 1. Alright, now we're going to look at the restart off of that safety car. Here we go, down into turn 1. Hook the right. Hook the left. Coming through. Oh, maybe this isn't where that second crash was? Oh, is this? Yeah, we go up the inside here. The next crash happened in a restart, I think. Oh, we come down through for a drive-through here. That happened because Perez pushed us into the pits too fast. I completely forgot that happened early in the race. Okay, we've now had our second safety car for an unknown reason. I don't know what the second safety car was for. I forgot, and I couldn't find it on the replay. But here we go, we're on the replay. We're gonna go up the inside of this car in front of us, just Sauber. I don't remember which one it was. I think. Yep, here we go. We juke up the inside. He's going to get us back, push us wide, and as we come through, if you look to the left, there's all kinds of chaos going on in the gravel over here. So let me see if I can figure out who's out there. Alright, I'm on Ricardo right now. Here we go. So let's figure out what happened over here. Let's go cockpit cam here. Oh, there's already a car wide. So now we gotta go up here for a second. What happened here? Oh, okay. So this is this Grosjean? No, this is Gutierrez. Gutierrez goes wide. Clips the Mercedes of That's Bottas. No, that's Rosberg, sorry. He's going to go wide. So we're going to jump back here. This is Gutierrez. So that's whoever the other Haas is up there. He comes back across. Hits the Sauber. Hits his teammate, who's now spinning. And behind them, somehow this Manor got into it. He was just there. So he comes across. Oh, I'm sorry. That was Perez and Gutierrez that came together. That's what happened there. So they both spin. The Manor's just here. He gets hit too. He goes around. That's wreck number 2. Meanwhile, from my point of view, I'm off the track because I just got pushed out. And I'm coming through here going, why are there cars everywhere? And I just put the power down and went. But no, there was no safety car for that incident. 3 cars spun off the track. We rip around here a little bit further. And we're chasing down Ricardo. He's coming up behind some Renaults. We're behind our teammate now. We're just cruising. I think we're in the points at this point. Make a pass on our teammate. I think we're up to 9th here. Some lockups up ahead. There's a Force India, a couple Renaults, and a Red Bull. So here we go. Ricardo makes it 3 wide. Here's the first incident. Ricardo has to go over this curb on the inside. He slides out, gets into the Force India. We're coming through. They're 3 wide. It's a slow Renault on the outside. I get on the brakes. Everybody tries to keep it together. We all make it. There goes the Renault to pit. So good for him. We're going to continue on here now. Go to another lap. Ricardo's all over whichever Force India this is. I'm just following in the wake of whatever's happening. We got another Renault up ahead. That's Palmer. We look up the inside. We're going to go for it on Ricardo. We're going to get the move done. He can't get by this Force India and this Renault. We get the move done. We're in like 4th right now, I think. And I'm like, oh my god, we're going to the end. It's over. We have a podium. We continue to run. The Force India gets by the Renault. We know they're slow. We're going to go up the inside on Palmer here. But don't quite have the straight line speed. Here comes Ricardo. Ricardo makes it 3 wide. I say, I'm getting out of this. I don't want any part of this. Renault slow. Ricardo to the outside. Now what's going to happen here is this Renault to the left wants to pit. He's scheduled to pit or he's got damage or something. So he's going to come across and say, I'm going to pit. He turns, he hits his button, he's turning his steering wheel to get to the pits. Ricardo's still on his outside. As he does, Ricardo says, no, I want to go on the track. So he's going to stop so he can get into the pits. Ricardo tries to push by. Front tire to rear tire. Knocks his tire off. He's done. He's out of the race. There goes Ricardo. And there's us. Just power down, trying to stay away. I'm over here screaming because I knew what was happening. Tire to tire. 1 Renault out of this race. Here comes Ricardo. Hits us. Front wing obliterated. That's going to be our car on the wall. Ricardo's spinning to the right. There's debris everywhere. We get back on the track. Ricardo goes into the pit wall. I mean, absolute insanity. Oh my
So then,
goodness.
it's time to see how this result affects the drivers'
Hamilton to the
championship.
top
Wasn't
of the
best
championship
weekend
at the
for our
moment. That's where he
championship leader,
was.
and their advantage at the top has been reduced. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Look at where Roman Grosjean finished.
Okay, stop
compared
talking
to
about
where he
Grosjean.
started. It's a really strong performance. So driver
Raikkonen's
of the
moved
day
up
has
to
go
second.
him,
Now
I think.
Verstappen down to
On to
third.
the
Only 6
constructors then.
points. And then I missed the constructors because I was trying to get them to shut up. We'll get 25 for racing. 93% clean laps. That seems about right in that race. We lost 4 positions. 4 penalties incurred. Where did I get 4 penalties from? I had a drive-through, I know that. I don't even know. Insane. We finished behind Alonso. It was not penalty-free for us, but we had 3 faster sectors than him, and somehow he had a faster time than us? How does that work? We were faster than him in every sector, and he had a faster lap time. Am I insane? Hold on. Oh, that math does add up. I'm an idiot. It wasn't all on the same lap. That's why. I was going to say, I don't know why I thought it was a 1-lap situation. We're going to lose a point for not getting our goal. We're going to lose a point for not being a teammate. And we're going to lose a point because we're below our constructors' goal now. Or our championship goal. So we're now well in the underperforming category after it looked like for a second we might have a podium in that race. I don't even know what to say.
Hi. Look, I don't want to get you down, but the boss doesn't seem to be in the best of moods with you at the moment. We certainly seem to feel you're underperforming at this stage. I need you to work extra hard to turn this around, okay?
Y'all, did you see that last race? What was I supposed to do? I did everything I could to get myself on a podium, and then Palmer speared Ricardo into my car. I don't know. I don't know what else I could have done. Probably should have checked and seen if we could have done any upgrades before the next weekend. Didn't think about it. I don't think we could, though. Boy, this music's loud in my ear. We are here in China now. Only 440 points. We could have, I guess, done fuel efficiency or drag. But I kind of want this downforce one before we do that. So that's where we're at. No progress made. I don't know why there's this little white line at the bottom of the screen here that stays there, but that's fine. Alonso got a point. Hulkenberg got a point, I think, is why we dropped down to now 18th, which is insane. Oh, also Verline had a good finish. Yeah, okay. Well, and we're 8th in the constructors. So next time out, we'll be in China. We really need a good race. We really need to beat our teammate. We really need to go fast. We really need a lot of points. We really need a lot. It's been a very scrappy start to the career for Ray Chapman, who qualified really well for Bahrain, and then it was absolute chaos through the race. Thank you for watching this episode. Come back next time for China. Don't forget to like and subscribe for what could turn out to be our most chaotic series yet. I mean, Australia wasn't that bad. That last race was insane. See you next time. Goodbye.